Hey, what is going on, you guys? My name is Rayge, and we are back today with a state of the game review video in regards to how I'm feeling about the game right now. I've noticed, browsing through Reddit, going through YouTube, there's been a lot of negativity in the last week, and I'm really hoping to share my perspective from a free-to-play player perspective, just because I don't actually put any money into the game. I've been 100% free-to-play. I've been in the game for almost 1,200 days, so that's just shy of 3 years almost. So I mean, yeah, definitely some notable time. As well, as you can see, this is my total combat power in terms of the characters I've built up. So some really meaningful progress. I've been in the game for quite some time now, and it's pretty crazy to kind of review and see how things are now in regards to the developments, characters, legendary releases, and so forth. But again, I'm not here to make a claim or anything like that. I just wanted to share for you guys my perspective as a free-to-play, how I'm feeling, and as well, how with everything that's going on, what's the takeaway, right? So first and foremost, guys, there has been a lot of negativity surrounding blitzing in general. Just Kang. Everybody wants Kang, right? Everybody wants to unlock him overall, the milestones that came out. And I think a lot of the player base also felt a lot of, animosity and negativity because this Kang Hunt event came about. I think it was like almost 2 weeks ago. And as you can see, it's running out soon here. And then obviously the He Who Remains is for blitzing for Kang. And that really raised a lot of, red flags for a lot of folks because of the fact that you actually needed Kang to do this event, but he wasn't in the game yet. And then obviously everyone was frustrated because you either need to buy or core him. And then guys, my takeaway for this is just, I think personally, I didn't really care. Like, I got Kang this week and I started farming this. So, I mean, at the end of the day, I think it's also the expectation we set on ourselves. So, blitzing nonstop, going through and getting shards. Yes, it has been quite the week, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I was hanging with some friends this weekend, and I told them, hey, I'm playing a game right now, and I actually need to be able to blitz as much as I can. So, don't mind me if I have to step out for 4 or 5 minutes to do it. I really want to unlock this character. The message I'm kind of get across here, guys, is that we really do need to play the game that we want to play. We need to play the game the way we want to play it, so it doesn't feel like it's an expectation. So it doesn't feel like there's pressure on us to act in a certain way, right? Another great example. I think a lot of folks have commented on how alliances are falling apart. There's never enough players, and everyone's trying to replace alliances. Well, personally, guys, my alliance has been together for at least the last 4 or 5 plus years, and turnover has only been like 5 or 6 people within the last year. So huge shout out to the Allspark family, to the Allspark heroes. But my point I'm getting at is I think you have to play the game that you want to play, as well as be around folks that you want to be around to enjoy the game. Because otherwise, what's the point of doing something that you don't enjoy, right? A great example, why would you work in a job, do your normal 8 to 5, but not enjoy it, right? At the end of the day, if you don't enjoy it, it's just gonna feel toxic, and then that's when you start looking for jobs. That's when you start kind of looking around, and then obviously make the transition, and then turns out you found a better job, right? Great example here. Personally, I do admit, I think some events can 100% be run better. For example, do we really need to blitz nonstop for Kang? Well, to be quite honest, he's actually a pretty sick character. So personally, I'm gonna try to get as much shards as I can, but I don't put money into the game, so I really don't care what happens. I've already unlocked him. I'm super happy building him up right now. I don't care if I have a 3-star, because at the end of the day, I got him unlocked. So the message, guys, here is we really do want to be focusing on what makes us happy and going through. You want to play the way that you want to play, right? For example, I got 150 million gold. If I go to my orbs here, I'm going to show you guys everything I've hoarded. I got another 135 orbs ready to go if they throw events at me. I really don't care. They can push events onto me as much as they want. Doesn't mean I'm not gonna play the way they want me to play. I'm gonna play the way that I want to play, because that's what makes me happy, right? Same with hitting these milestones and so forth. Personally, I really want more shards of Kang, so I'm gonna keep going ham every time, every opportunity I get, right? That doesn't bother me, because I'm enjoying the farming grind. It's it's like in other games. Like another example, you spend hours and hours in Diablo farming for specific legendaries, or just that chance to get a drop, right? For me, I honestly just want to see if I can maximize the number of shards I can get from Kang. Same thing in this game mode. You have to find something that you're interested in. And if you're not interested, guys, that's okay. At the end of the day, if there's something that you don't enjoy doing, I always encourage to walk away from it, because why should you be doing something that you don't enjoy? Why should you be playing or working at a job that you don't enjoy? 100%, we need to empower ourselves to do what's best for us, right? And so I think it's pretty smart too what they're doing. If we just focus on Scopely and Boundless, right, and we keep telling them, or you keep seeing the messaging that, hey, we need change, better events, we need it to be more friendly, we need catch-up mechanics. Yes, I totally can see that perspective, and I totally agree, but I'll tell you exactly why it won't happen. So we have these golden opportunity milestones, and you can take a look at the history, right? We'll review the one that was already previously closed. So take a look at this. From top down, the leaderboards, we had someone spending 77 million gold for a 24-hour milestone. We have, Aqua Solrak Air 58 million, Warp Loser 56 million. Sorry, I didn't mean it literally, but I was reading the name. Beat Me Please 50 million plus, so forth. You have these folks all spending this amount of gold per day to be part of the leaderboards, but you can also get a sense of how much you're spending. If I was Scopely and Balanced and I saw this every day, honestly, this game is thriving in their eyes. Like if you can get this many players to spend this much gold, how much does it cost to replenish gold? It's easy to see how expensive and brutal it is to actually buy anything here, right? As you can see with some of the offers. Like personally, in my personal life, I can't justify ever putting money into this game. But what I can say is that I personally enjoy the game right now. I think there's a lot of game modes that I'm looking forward to. Each week or every couple of weeks, there's been something that's been released relating to Apocalypse. We know certain characters are coming out, and even today with the Death Saga coming out, I enjoy going through it. It was a breeze, and now we actually have the Apocalypse Saga that's actually slotted down here for 10 days. So there are things to be interested in. Can they do better with innovation? Can they work on new exciting game modes like how they kind of released Cosmic Crucible? 100%. But you know what? You can say the same about that in every game. I think there's a lot of potential for this game. I still really enjoy it. It has gone grindy, none to say the least. Everyone knows that. But for an event like Kang like this, I couldn't also see it not being grindy, given how powerful he is as a character, and given that they already said that this is a team that's required for a legendary unlock in the future. But let me also add in this, guys. We also don't need this team. No one has a gun to our head saying, hey, we have to farm nonstop, we have to blitz nonstop and get these characters. I mean, if there was an unlock that was just going to be proven to be impossible, I just probably wouldn't even bother, to be honest. Same thing when this Kang Hunt event came out. When it came out, how many folks actually bought or used power cores to get Kang to participate? Because you needed it also for Titania and Azorbi Man, right? And then Ultron if you don't have him. But obviously you needed everything in order to participate. Sometimes to enjoy the game is to play the way that you want to play, guys. I don't feel pressure at all. And evident from the power cores I have, from the gold I have, from the number of orbs I have, like I don't really care what they're doing. Like I can't wait for them to update the Crucible store, because all these characters are maxed out now for me. So now I'm just hoarding credits, and I'm just gonna keep doing the same thing. Personally, guys, I'm not having a bad time right now in the game. I admit there's definitely weeks where you have to grind a bit more, but I'm enjoying and thriving with my lines, because we're having a good time pushing deeper and deeper into Doom 3. For me, there's still lots of things to tinker around and improve in this game. That's personally why I enjoy it, and especially upcoming with Apocalypse. I've seen a lot of feedback that people will leave the game and stuff. And honestly, I encourage you guys to, because I think that is the right call. Like anything that you can empower yourselves, you feel like you're doing something toxic and you can't do anymore, 100%, you gotta make that decision to leave, because that's what's best for you, right? But to be quite honest, guys, the game is doing good in the sense that they know what they're doing. They know their formula, and they get folks to spend. And I'm honestly, I'm appreciative of that, because if we don't have the whales, we won't have the dolphins. We also don't have the free-to-play community and so forth. So a mixed perspective, guys. From a free-to-play player perspective, I feel like there's still a lot of folks in my alliance that enjoy the game for what it is, and we're always strategizing. So there's going to be some ups and downs. I definitely agree. Can there be improvements? Any game can have improvements 100%. Innovation can always be added. But at the end of the day, guys, the players that are having fun are the ones that know what they're looking for in a game. And honestly, if it's not there for you guys, I 100% encourage you guys to step away, take a break. Perhaps that's going to be really rejuvenating, or even ultimately walk away from the game, because at the end of the day, that's what matters the most. It's not a game. It's not to feel excited about a game. It's gotten to a point where you have to expect that these guys are going to keep grinding this, because it keeps work. It's in their formula to want to make money. They know it works for psychologically based on how successful they're seeing money coming in. And until the top end whales actually start recognizing this, I don't know if change will ever be implemented, guys. I'm not hopeful about that. We can have really big content creators leave the game, and it probably wouldn't make a difference. So anyways, folks, I'm going to leave that there. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I'm actually personally enjoying the game because I have everything to gain and not really much to lose, and I do have free time to play the game. So it's one of the few games that I've played for consistently over 2 years, and I do enjoy it, and I'm seeing this growth, especially with what happened in the last year with the Scourges and Apocalypse. Some people are saying that if they do another year-long event, like, you know, another Apocalypse event, they're gonna leave. They just can't handle it. Well, to be quite honest, if there was something like that, I'm actually looking forward to it. So just again, another perspective, guys. I know I may not get much agreement with that, but at the end of the day, that's kind of how I'm feeling, because again, everything to gain but nothing to lose. I hope you guys are able to find out what's best for you, because obviously at the end of the day, that's what matters. Thank you as always, guys. Do appreciate checking my videos, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.